All right. All right, so I'm back. So I wanted to speak on Psalms chapter 17 and it's verse 1 through 15. And so kind of like the backstory to that whole story is that David is going before God and he's asking God to intercede and to step in. At this time, there's people who is coming against him. There's people who is seeking his demise and his downfall. And so, in this particular chapter, David is basically pleading his case, where he mentions in the first 1 through um, 3 verses, he is just saying that first and foremost that if there's anything that I've done and if there's anything that I warranted to cause these people to come after me or to come for me, um, then I'm guilty. But and verse 3 where he actually asked God to just search my heart, search my mind, search me. And if I've done something to wrong these people, then proceed with allowing them to come for me. But in this case, where or in a case putting it in today's terms, whether you at your job, whether you in your home, whether you in your communities, where you're gonna have people who just simply don't like you for whatever reason. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to. It's just you being you. And some people I can share on my own journey where there's gonna be people who um, see what it is that you're doing and how you live in your life and if you have peace and if you have joy but within yourself and if it is a miserable person, if it is an unhappy person, then I mean people can dislike you just because it's cold outside. Like who knows? Like who cares? And so I can say on for me today, it's just gaining that awareness and just gaining that acceptance that we all have to get to that point to where it really doesn't matter because when we have God on our side, it's nothing that they attempt to do or or say can really like alter that anyway. You know what I mean? Because He has unconditional love, and it's not human based. You see, so that's the huge difference when you're dealing with a merciful and a loving God. And so he just goes on and just basically is just asking God that even in this time of turmoil, and it seems like these people are attacking me, and it seems like these people are coming against me, and these people got so much to say and attempting to do that even in all of that, where he's asking God to just cover me. You know what I mean? Just to I know you here. I know that your love is here, and just continue to guide me, protect me, and co- continue to lead me through this situation. Um, we don't have to give them the same reaction. We don't have to give them the reaction that they're after to feed off into whether they're drama or to to somehow justify why they don't like you or to justify why to try to bring you down to their level. And so bringing this thing into life today that I don't have to tap into that energy. I don't have to tap into all of that. And so with that being said, um, I want to make mention to verse 8 where he says to keep me as the apple of your eye and hide me in the shadows of your wings from the wicked who do me violence, my daily enemies who surround me. And so verse 10 really hit me and had me feeling some type of way as well, where he says that they close their hearts to pity, with the mouths they speak arrogantly. And for these people who just really don't have no compassion, that they don't have no compassion, no empathy, no sympathy, and so they really don't care what it is that you're going through. They have no concern about what you deal with daily. Is that so long as they can accomplish making you look bad. They can demonize your name. They they can disrespect you or whatever. But again, as a reminder, know that we serve a merciful God, a loving God. And so that's on why David even petitioned, argued his case before God. So it goes on to say that, they he compared them to like a lion eager to tear, as a young lion lurking in the ambush. And then I'm going to fast forward on to verse 15, where it says that, as for me, I shall behold your face in righteousness. When I awake, I shall be satisfied with your likeness. We don't have to do anything. I don't have to give you the same reaction that I once did. I don't. I have no desire to speak ill about you. I have no desire to demonize your name. I don't have no desire to give you the the same thing or the same treatment that you so freely give me. I don't have to feed off into it. I take it to God. I leave it with Him in prayer, because I know that what I'm not able to do, that He's going to act on my behalf. So I don't have to do anything. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to. And so the freedom today for me is that, and for you if you're watching this video, is that we can learn how to keep and maintain our peace, keep and maintain our power, and not feeding into that. We don't. I don't have to give you my energy. I don't have to give you um, anything from me other than just stand still and know that I serve a merciful God, know that I serve a gracious God, and that what I can't do, He's going to partake and He can. And so, with that being said, the peace and the comfort comes with the fact that what goes around comes around. And just know that we got to be very careful what we say and what we do, especially if people haven't done anything to you, it, especially if people haven't wronged you. And so, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. And so, with having experienced this particular situation myself, and this person just done everything to try to shine a negative light on me and demonize my name and just all of this evilness. And yet, the beauty of it all is that it allowed me to grow, it allowed me to develop, and it allowed me to grow closer to God, even though in that process, not saying that it was easy, not saying that it wasn't uncomfortable at times going through it, but I can say that the peace and the comfort that came through it, that I don't have to give you what it is that you want. I don't have to scoop to your level of ignorance, of arrogance. Like it said over in verse 10, I can walk away with peace. I can walk away with comfort, and knowing that my God, faithful God, that my God will intercede on my behalf, and that this next chapter is, it will be greater than the last chapter, and just staying focused on God. Not that we don't know, but we just need those reminders that it all comes together anyway. It all works for the greater view anyway. And so the lessons and the things that you had to learn on this level is preparing you for that next level, for even greater, for even more. And so I had a blessing to the hearing and the obedience to God's holy word. That was Psalms chapter 17, verse 1 through 15. And so you can read it yourself. I will share that again in the comments. And I thank you for watching. Until next time, thank you. Peace. And remember, stay great.